good girl, it's your girl Yezziyezzir.
And it's your girl AY, you done already.
And you are locked in for another banging episode of Hey Sis.
Yes, where we spill our opinions, we drop gems, we help you out. And if you don't like it, you know what I'm going to say, kick rocks.
Okay, now today we got a special guest. He's not familiar with Hey Sis, so today's going to be a whole nother episode. I'm going to let him introduce himself. For the people that don't know, could you please let them know who you are?
Do I speak into the mic?
You can speak wherever you want.
You don't have a mic, so I wasn't sure.
No, that's good.
My name's Enah, aka Mr Enah. That's about it,
That's about it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm shy. You know what it is, yeah. Alright, cool. My name's Mr Enah, aka Enah. I'm a Afro swing, Afrobeats, Afro R&B artist all round. Just here to chill vibes and hopefully have a good chit chat.
Why not? Okay. So today we wanted to talk about a few things that we feel like you would definitely align with. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about identity in all realms of things. But today we're going to talk about identity specifically within music. So correct me if I'm wrong. You weren't always here, were you, Enah?
No.
As in the UK?
I wasn't in the UK.
Okay, so...
For quite a big portion of my life, actually.
Yeah. So originally...
I was born here.
Okay, born here.
Then I got shipped to Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we know what that means. So we don't even go into that one.
Yeah, I got shipped there. Went to school there. Came back. Got shipped again.
Sorry, you know when someone goes damn.
Yeah, I got shipped again. Went private school there. Came back. And I'm here.
Okay. So technically, if we're not wrong for assuming, you kind of have more than one identity?
Why
your face screwed up? Why?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let him answer first.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I've never really been asked that before, So I just see myself as myself. I don't really. Obviously, there's my black side and my white side, but I just class myself as mixed race.
Okay.
But I would say I identify more as an African because I grew up there.
Yeah.
I enjoy the food. I enjoy the culture.
Yeah.
So I would, if I had to pick, I'd say I'm more African.
Okay. Okay. So then, when it comes to, because AY, sorry, you had something to say as well after him.
No, because I feel like that's part of your identity. I don't think it's like, oh, you have one identity, if you know what I mean. You get multiple identities. It's like there's loads of things that add up to who you are.
To make you that one person.
Yeah. As opposed to it being separate.
No, it's true. So then, if we just, kind of segue into the music side of things, because you do music.
Yeah.
What do you think music is in regards to identity? Does it go hand in hand with music? Is it important to identify who you are within your music?
I'll base it on Afrobeats itself. I feel like music is music at the end of the day.
Okay.
But I feel like I wouldn't be doing Afrobeats if I wasn't from that part of the world, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I feel like it is important to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, music is music and it's whatever makes you happy. If that makes sense.
No, I get you, but you said something as, if I wasn't from there, I wouldn't see myself doing Afro swing specifically. So do you feel like, and AY, do you feel like it's exclusive, certain genres?
Let him.
I don't think it's exclusive, no. But I personally, I wouldn't listen to a English guy from the block talking about Africa or something, if that makes sense. It depends on what you're saying, innit? There's a lot of white people who jump on those beats, but they do it with their style.
Okay.
So I personally wouldn't class that as Afrobeats, but because the beats got a few drums and stuff like that, people just say it's Afrobeats. But I think it's more than that. It's about the language, what you're saying, what you're talking about, and it's a whole package. It's not just the beat, it's Afrobeat. So if I drop some 1-2 bars about whatever, it's an Afrobeat song.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But people like to get that confused. But me personally, I wouldn't class a lot of songs out there as Afrobeats.
Okay.
There's a lot of songs out there I wouldn't class as Afrobeats.
But are they being classed as Afrobeats?
Yeah.
To a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, we see it in the industry.
Yeah, there's bare songs people are like, that's Afrobeats. I'm like, that doesn't sound like Afrobeats to me. But But it's just one of those things.
I think I know what you mean as well. I feel like there was a shift as well because I rap anyway, and when it comes to hip hop, yeah,
I checked the whole catalogue.
Okay.
I like the song Grind, by the way.
Thank you.
I do my research. Yeah.
You do your research for sure. When it comes to hip hop, obviously I'm a big hip hop head, and I remember the shift. I wasn't alive when it happened, but I remember the shift from British rappers rapping in an American accent, and then it's like it got to that point where we can actually rap in a British accent. It's fine, it's calm, and I feel like that's where the importance of identity came into it, because now we're at a point where over the pond, the Americans and the Canadians, they respect what we're doing now, but I think they only respect it because we're more confident within ourselves.
I agree. 100%.
So, you're proud of our cadence. We're proud of the way we pronounce things. We're proud of even our look. Because before we were even trying to assimilate, and it was a shaky time, the early 2000s, where everything was triple XL. And now
Tim's,
like,
boot cuts.
Exactly. And now people are parading around in their Nike Tech fleeces, what's called? Yeah. And they're proud of it. This is how we are culturally anyway, to a degree, and people mess with it. So that's what I was saying about, there's certain people that identity-wise, what they're making and who they are, does it have to coincide? Does it have to be the same?
To make it in the industry, I feel like not necessarily, because people eat up anything and everything at this point. Do you know what I mean?
But there is a formula.
There is a formula, that's the thing. That's why I feel like they are able to get away with it, because of a formula. If you know the formula, you're good.
Yeah.
I won't mention names, but we know there's a formula, and there's certain people out here that they've got the formula and that's being successful.
I can't be divulging information like that.
Exactly. We can't be now just giving that.
Serious, it's a legit formula.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, think about it.
There's a formula for everything. There is a formula to making music.
Yes.
100%. Basically, if you have these certain things,
there's attributes.
No, it's not just attributes. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, you didn't know this?
No.
Yeah. There's a formula for guys. There's a formula for girls.
Yeah. Think about it.
What makes them stand out? What makes them popular? There's a formula.
There's certain things.
This is going into our BBL conversation.
No, but it's true. There is a formula. I mean,
yeah. No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like Nicki Minaj said it, that she felt pressured when she was coming in the industry, to like get her body done up and blah, because there's a certain type of look that you have to be before people start thinking, okay, cool, you're talking about this, you need to look like this, you need to act like this, and to say these things.
And if Nicki didn't do those things, would she be who she is today?
I guess we'll never know.
I know she wouldn't. No offense to Nicki, but it just is what it is.
It is true. It is true. But then, okay, if we step away from the music conversation and we go into like the corporate world, the 9-to-5s, and we talk about code switching.
Yes.
Do you think, I don't know, 20, 30 years from now, we're still going to need to do that? Because that's another thing with identity. The identity you have amongst your friends, why can't you have the same identity?
I feel like we'll still be able to need to do that, because there's still not much of us, if you know what I mean. In UK, there's still not that many of us, so we're still gonna have to. I say us black people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can only talk about as a black person.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's still not gonna be that much of us that we're still gonna be needing to code switch in some ways, not as to the degree that we were like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and even now it's not as bad. Exactly. But I still feel like we're still gonna have to, because it's only 30 years.
But why?
I code switch on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So why
even with people around me, I code switch with my family, and I turn around, I talk to my friend. I'm a totally different, not different person, but I speak differently. Yeah.
So that still counts as code switching.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Okay, I get you.
I'm not gonna say, "Yo, Dad, what's up?" But I'll say it to my friends. So again, that's a form of code switching.
Yeah.
I feel like my switching has. How can I say this? Especially with parents as well. I feel like how I was with my parents when I was a kid, and now I'm a little bit more a bit more relaxed. So I can see my mum and dad and nudge them.
Yeah.
You're not there yet? Okay, cool.
I should nudge my dad.
I'm nudging. My dad even initiates the nudge.
What country, Mum?
Nigeria.
Nah, my dad would just look at my fist. So you want to fight me?
What
That's it. So you want to fight me?
Are you joking?
Yeah, what's this? So you want to
My
fight?
dad initiates the nudge, but I'm like mixed tribe household, so it's different. I think because I've been to same tribe households, it's different.
I'm just village household.
Yeah.
This means you want to blow me. That's what my dad told me. How am I lying? You want to fight me? Let's go.
But I don't know how it is with you, AY, but like, do you feel how you were with your mum as a kid as a now? Is it not more relaxed? You guys are a bit more.
Oh, for sure. Me and my mum is different. Like, we've built a different type of relationship when we were younger. Because my mum is a type of person that she wants to learn and improve and be a better person and a mother. She's always been like that. So it's like, and she's had to accept that times have changed. You also need to adapt if you want to really get to know your kids. And she's very much, because we're very family orientated, so she wants to be as close with us as possible and stuff like that. But yeah, no, with my mum, it's bants. I mean, I tell my mum, like, I talk to her if I have boyfriend issues or do you know what I mean? Yeah, if I know like I'm interested in going on a date but I'm not sure, I'll talk to my mum about it. I'll be like, give me advice. Like, I don't know, should I bother?
I'm not dating yet.
About sex as well?
I don't talk to her about that because my mom likes to pretend that thing doesn't exist. I won't talk to her about that, but I will talk to her about, oh, you know what, I'm interested in this guy. I was talking to him and I'm not sure, can you give me advice? Yeah, she'll talk to me because she wants the best for me. So it's like me going to her, she's going to give me the best advice she can possible. And it's better me go to her than some foolish idiot that's going to be like, nah, just go and do your thing. And this time it's bad advice. So she'd rather me communicate with her. But I won't talk to her about
sex. Still give me bad advice, you know?
Of course, like, for sure. But
because their era is different from our era.
Of course.
The application is definitely different.
Yes.
There's a lot of Africans that think marriage will fix anything.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's another topic, man.
If we start the marriage topic, we'll have feelings again.
Yeah. So my mum doesn't think that. She doesn't think.
That's good.
Yeah, she doesn't think that because, again, as I told you, my mum's very like, I want to progress, I want to learn. She knows that you're forever learning, no matter how old you are.
And so,
you're forever learning.
For people at home, what country is your mum from?
Kenya,
okay.
Are you fully Kenyan?
Kenyan and Ugandan.
Okay.
It's all mixed up in the today.
And you're fully Nigerian,
yeah? Yeah, Yoruba and Igbo. Or Biafran and Yoruba.
Why's it all?
No, and. So basically, obviously, Biafra was the country that was established by the Igbo people before colonialism came and duppied everything. And then mushed everybody
That is cool.
So we just like that.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. And while you're here, Mr Enah's new EP is out right now, so stream it, buy it, all that good stuff. If you're into the Afrobeats, this one's for you. Oh, one last thing, the Instagram page is here as well, so follow, don't be shy. Now let's get back.
Interesting.
And
your dad knows you rap?
Yeah, he knows.
Seen the videos. Grind and all that.
He's seen everything. Yeah, he knows our rap. He knows our rap.
Grind is hard, man. Money on my mind. I actually like the song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he knows our rap. My mum knows. She listens to everything, comes to the show sometimes and stuff.
Your mum's your number one fan.
Yeah, she says that as well.
Cute.
Yeah, she's super relaxed, like super cool, super laid back. She gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not in a strict household. Don't get me wrong. I'm still making it. I'm still allowed out. You know?
Yeah, because you're giving us kind of like.
Yeah, I can go out.
Go home at 10 p.m. You know.
Yeah, like the rushing is mad.
No. It was. I would say that I've got a typical relationship, a typical African relationship with my dad.
So what's a typical African relationship with an African father?
I don't know if you can relate. You let me know. But we don't talk that much. I still love him more than anything, but we don't really. If I had an issue, I don't think I'd speak to him about it.
That's the relationship. Funnily enough, that's the relationship my brother has with my dad. Like he said, and I quote, he has a heart of stone. I'm so sorry, Dad. But I can speak to my dad. I'm not really. It took a while though. I'm not even gonna lie.
With your dad or your mum, is it different?
It took a while. I won't lie. Speaking Spanish. No, we can do that later. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It took a while to get there because typically African dads don't really do the talking thing. They don't believe in things like therapy. My dad, and I quote, has a line of, "I don't raise jellyfish." So if anything happens,
I'm with that.
If anything happens, you shrug it off and you keep it moving.
I said, I don't raise jellyfish, Jesus.
That's true. No, it's real. I like that. I believe in tough love as well.
Tough, yeah. I mean, but then you gotta have the balance. If one parent's gonna do the tough love, then there's got to be the approachable parent. Like there was a time when I actually feared my parents, and it helped.
You're supposed to fear your parents.
But then it gets to a point of if you fear someone, how can you approach someone? It makes them unapproachable when you actually need to speak to them. I was where you were at one point, Mr. Enah. But it's the thing of it helped in school days because I believe I was very well behaved. You didn't have to threaten me with that. I'll call your mom. If you call my mom, I'm shaking. You say my mom says I'm gonna get your dad. It's game over. But I feel like when you get past university, you need to be able to sit down and say, "This is my issue. I need to talk to you."
You need to be able to.
Parents don't listen though.
Mine do now. it's a journey though.
Yeah, it is.
I guess so. Yeah,
you live in.
I know. He's like,
Damn.
He's right.
I compare that.
They don't.
But you know, my situation is
Your
different.
situation, you're one of the few lucky ones. Apart from that, majority.
Yeah,
do not.
majority don't listen, and I believe once you reach a certain age, you're not gonna learn new tricks. And I don't like if I sit down with my dad long enough, just watching TV, it will turn into a lecture about nothing.
Yeah, but they all give lectures, don't
I don't know. Well, I would assume so, but I don't want to hear a lecture. I just want to watch TV.
No, I hear it and some bants, and you can crack jokes with them.
Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't though.
Okay, have they ever apologized to you if they went wrong?
No.
What kind of question is that?
that is techie still.
Moving on swiftly.
Yeah.
My dad's always right. Even if he's wrong, he's right, and I'm okay with that.
So how are you gonna be as a dad then?
I'm amazing.
Oh, you're a dad already?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
I'm a dad to many.
He's playing.
I'm a dad to many. Let me put this mic here.
Well, explain, please.
Dad to many.
You're an Haitian. You're an Haitian. A dad to many.
A dad to many.
Are you paying child support?
If you know, you know. Yes, of course.
Wait,
Child
are
support
you
on deck.
a dad?
To many, yes. Huh? How many hands do you have?
What is going on?
Guys, just
Dad to
clowning
many.
me.
If you know, you know. I'm a dad to many. That's it. That's my final answer.
Okay, cool. This is the plead the fifth moment you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
I'm a dad to many.
Okay. So many. Okay, cool. That is fine. So when it comes to your musical journey and identity, have you ever been in kind of a crossroads moment where you felt like you needed to prove something or be something for it to suit what you were doing at the moment, whether it's a video visually? Because I've seen some of your videos and they are more quintessentially British, even though your sound has the Afro swing
I
element.
don't know that word.
What quintessentially? Like more typically British.
Okay.
When I'm looking at them, as opposed to the sound. So did you ever have a moment where you felt like, oh, maybe I should look like this if I'm sounding like this?
No, I just dress how I feel comfortable dressing. I don't really care about stuff like that, because personally, if you're doing good or if you're doing things right or you're doing things wrong, people are going to talk about it. That's just the world we live in. But I don't really deep things too much. I just do things, and for every video I've done, it's normally my vision. So I'm like, yeah, this is how I expect it to look. Nice and simple videos that make sense. That's how I do my thing.
So you storyboard all your videos then?
Every video I haven't. Yeah.
Okay.
I do the singing. I do most of my engineering. I do most of my storyboarding with help from other people as well, obviously. And I even edit small.
Okay, that's good.
1 or 2 of my videos I've edited.
Okay.
But I just love being creative. I do music because it makes me happy, not because I want to make it somewhere. It's just by God's grace I am making it somewhere.
Amen.
But I just enjoy music. I first started off just rapping, doing like typical UK rap. Yeah. It was like blah 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 stuff.
So was it grime or more UK rap?
It was just rap.
Okay, straight.
I used to just rap, and I've dropped a few videos out there under another alias, which I will not be saying.
I respect it. So then, when did you get to that point where you were like, okay, instead of just straight up rap, I want to be more melodic with it?
What was the first singing song I done? Because I thought that with Afro you had to sing. This was back in the days.
Yeah.
I just thought that it was
especially when you're seeing P Square.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was a singing thing. So I personally wouldn't class myself as a singer. I can hit a note. I can make it sound nice. But I know singers, so I know what a singer is.
Yeah, I hate.
So I can hit a note. I can make it sound nice. But I jumped in it and I thought, and then a lot of people were like, you got a very nice deep voice. You should see where it goes. And then I just improved on it and spent a lot of months in the studio. A lot of months. Nah, there was I think I lived near enough in the studio for like 3 months.
Wow.
I wasn't releasing no music. I was ghost. I was just working, grafting, just working on my sound. My catalogue is stupid of music. And then when I felt comfortable and ready and happy, I just started releasing songs like Mandem, Mango.
Yeah, Mandem, personal fave,
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it was.
Appreciate it.
And it's like, okay then, so when we're talking about identity, there are moments where, and I don't know, AY, if you feel like you've ever experienced this as well, where people have asked you, or you've put yourself in a situation where you've compromised yourself, and that in line compromises your identity. So if you're ever in a position where the money was really good, you got a booking, and they asked you specifically to dress in a certain way, even when you do your interviews, talk in a certain way, for what you're being booked for, would you agree to that because the money was right?
How much?
I mean, the money good. We're talking a couple zeros, but come on.
What, and they tell me to just wear clothes?
They're telling you you're compromising yourself. So specifically, we want you to dress like this. We want you to speak like this, and you're not really feeling comfortable with the long list of demands with the booking. I guess when it comes to a certain level of music, I feel like it comes to a point where you have to make a decision. I guess because I look at a lot of these rappers like Lil Baby. Have you seen him live? Have you seen what he wears?
No,
it's a very gender neutral.
I don't think he picks his clothes out. No way.
Okay.
Have you seen the way he dresses like a mad person? You know, he wears some mad.
I've seen it.
Nah, like he's in the 60s. So I'm like, nah. So. Yeah, and
even his basketball games that he goes.
That's what I'm saying. He dresses like some mad person. Like, but to me anyway, he dresses mad. Like it's created like mad as in like it's very out there.
Yeah.
So do you feel like he should be dressed in a certain way?
Yeah, of course. If he wants to do it, at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? Make your money. But me personally, it's a business move. So maybe
if the
it depends. It depends on the scenario. Yeah, buy me, man. No money. Cash dollar. You get me? Spend that money.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I respect it.
Do you know, fair enough, you're being honest, because a lot of people will say, nah, I would never do that, and then you catch them doing it, and you're like, what the fuck? You literally preached about you're never gonna be this way. It's not like
it's closed at the end of the day, innit? It depends. I'd have to see it. I'd have to, if they're like, yeah, you need to wear a dress, that's probably my limit. I said, nah. Do you know what I mean?
But what if they're like,
depends on the colour, actually. No, I'm joking. No, but I don't know. I'd have to be in the scenario. I don't know, but
it has to be enough money, basically. From what I'm hearing,
maybe. But if they're like, yeah, we want you to wear some boot cuts and one red team and one purple team and a blue vest. I don't know. If it's something I wouldn't normally wear, but it's not the end of the world. I'd wear. For what? I'm gonna go on stage for how many minutes? 10 minutes, 100K. Sign me up, man.
No, I respect it because I feel like a lot of people, they guard that identity so much, especially within the genre. Like a lot of UK people will be like, listen, this is how grime should sound, this is how grime should look. Same with UK rap. And now that there's a lot more eyes on us now, I don't want there to be a shift or a compromise. So then, now that we're seeing the collaborations with the Afrobeats and American artists, I've noticed that American artists are still keeping to their true selves, even when they're jumping on the songs. I just hope when it comes to the UK, we can still appreciate, Afrobeats is here. I love Afrobeats. Who doesn't?
When you say keeping to the true selves, what do you mean? Because I've heard some American artists and I'm like, stop it. I heard the twang. I heard them throw on a little one tune there. So they're not really fully keeping to themselves. It's like you have to kind of mold for you to really gel into that and actually get their attention. So
I agree.
It's true. I agree. No, it's true. I have heard a little twang, but don't you think you need a little twang on certain songs?
There's a difference. I don't know, like little twang and actually starting to say a couple of words in that language or whatever. And everything.
No?
I'm like, okay, but you're not even from. You don't even have that like relationship with that country or from Africa, or you don't even really care. You're just going for the bag, and I can hear it.
So your favorite artist jumps on a song. You're not gonna appreciate the fact that they tried to learn some words in your language.
If you don't execute it well, I don't want it. Just be yourself. I don't like it when people try and then it's just like you did. I can hear you didn't try. I heard you just thought about the money. I'd rather you actually put in the effort, execute it well, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I can hear you keeping to yourself. But a lot of people don't. It's just you can hear the bag. You can hear the bag in the verses, man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but I can hear the bag. So I'm like, okay, cool.
I can hear the bag.
Well, do your thing. Afrobeat is blooming now, so everyone is now an African.
But the thing is, why everything is so bad?
What do you mean? It's true.
You come in and you cut them. No, but I appreciate that. But my thing is that Afrobeats is here. We all love Afrobeats, but
it's been here actually.
It's been here, but then why have we neglected the UK Afrobeat sound? And you know what I'm talking about.
What's the UK Afrobeat sound?
Okay, there was a sound of UK Afrobeats where it was UK Afro swing, UK Afro pop, and the sound, the era, I can even see some of the club bookings. They ain't there anymore because they've been abandoned. There's a shift, and the attention is drawn to more of the quote unquote authentic Afrobeat artists, which I love. I want to put that out there before I get it in my neck. But you know what I'm talking about.
I get what you mean. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. But I feel like it's because it's gotten a bit boring. They're not creative. They're not creative enough.
No, I'm not naming names. I know some of them. But I've seen the shift.
It's because it's boring. Be creative.
It's not
We're bored.
It's not that it's boring. It's that I don't think. I just think that it's bigger than UK. It's bigger than just UK Afrobeats. I think it's just Afrobeats now, and a lot of the UK artists that are actually moving to Nigeria, and a lot of people wouldn't even know that these guys were raised in the UK.
Yeah.
But people will class them as Afrobeats artists now.
Okay.
But there's a lot of artists who and a lot of these UK artists that were doing the Afrobeat sound, they're not releasing music. Recently, I can name a few guys, but most of them are not even releasing music for quite a while. Or not even to get even too crazy with it, a lot of these guys, they signed a lot of shit deals back then.
You.
And a lot of people who know about labels and industries, there's a clause that as soon as you break that, you can't release music for a while. So there's reasons for things, innit? So, but who knows?
Who knows? Well, Mr. Enah, where do you see yourself in the scene right now? Your music, how you identify, where do you stand?
I don't stand anywhere. I literally, he knows I just make music. I don't really watch anyone. I listen to everyone. I listen to everything. If I cross paths with someone, I research their life. It's my thing. Okay. So I like to know things.
Yeah, you showed that earlier.
So when I knew I was coming here, I thought, yeah, let me
do your due diligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went through your last 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all flashing back to me now. Okay, so then.
And but yeah, I just make music. I guess my sound is more like Afro swing, Afro R&B. I do rap as well. So I do what feels right, really.
So then, what do you project for yourself and in the scene that you're in? Because you might not want to see yourself in a scene, but others will categorize you in one. So where do you see yourself in the scene you're in 1 or 2 years from now?
Well, people will put me in like the Afro swing, Afro beats scene.
And where do you see it going?
Hopefully up.
Where's up?
I don't know how to answer the question. I don't know. What do you mean up?
Okay, so AY.
AY.
Where do you identify yourself in the scene that you're in?
Oh, you do music?
Yeah, I do music as well.
Oh, would you?
I sing, rap, and write.
Songstress.
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like if you're gonna put me in something, just soul.
Okay.
Soul. So whatever soul is, I'm there.
Okay, now.
Because I can't really. Because I dabble. I've got so many different things I've done, like dabbled, and I'm gonna put out and stuff like that. So you can try and put me in the box, but then if I release something different tomorrow, you're gonna get vexed because you're like, oh, this is not what she usually does. I was like, yeah, I don't have like a box. I just do soul because that's how I create. I create for music that hits the soul.
Okay, so UK R&B, a lot of people say it's being neglected. I get it.
Yeah. Yes.
So do you feel the pressure of staying here or moving over to a place where you think they might appreciate your sound?
I want to like go back to Kenya anyways, because I always go back anyways every other year or whatever. So
major.
yeah, I want to go back for a few years anyways, because I want to like create more music that I feel like for me personally is more authentic to me. Even though other people are like, oh no, but like the music that I'm gonna really sort of like my cousins have heard, they're like, no, but this is proper like Kenyan stuff. I'm like, no, but I want to be there. I want to really immerse myself into it and stuff like that. But I don't really care, to be honest. When I make the music, I don't really care for like, oh, if it's not being appreciated here. It's the UK. They're sheep. They'll go wherever you go, you know, where the clout is. So I'm not that bothered. I used to be more bothered because I used to be like, I'm targeting UK and I want their attention. But now that I stopped caring, slowly and truly, literally, you're going to see them just come back after and be like, oh yeah, she's from the UK, yeah, London girl. While she's up there, because that's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens. They don't appreciate you here, and then people move somewhere else, do their thing there, then they blow there, and they're like, oh yeah, no, she's from London actually, or he's from London actually. And it's like, yeah.
A lot of artists make that mistake. They're not getting appreciated in the UK, but they keep trying to push it.
Yeah.
Here, and they're not getting the reception. Then they keep pushing, and then they're like, oh, why is no one cares about music? Unfortunately, in this country, unless it's some big drama, they're not really fussed. Or like unless it's a big feature, or unless you're doing something crazy, or you have this look with
the formula you guys.
Yeah, with the formula, they don't wanna.
Okay.
They love drama. This generation love drama. So if you're not giving drama, they don't really care.
So then, will you ever feel pressure of moving over to a country where you feel like they'll appreciate your sound?
I feel like I don't really need to move anywhere. The world we live in, I could live here and I could push my things in across the world. Most of my streams come from Australia.
Okay,
Australia and New Zealand.
That 20-odd hour flight, you ready to do it for the booking?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. What if it was a move as well?
I don't know. Anything's possible. But yeah, most of my streams have come from New Zealand, Australia. Mandem remixes with some Australian artists. Big up Sydney Youngins.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some amazing artists over there. Some who do crazy numbers. Numbers I didn't even think were even like a thing. There's some big artists there, and with the whole Afro swing, Afro beats vibe, it's big over there as well.
In Australia.
Yeah, which I didn't know because obviously I'm like naive. I didn't think it was a thing over there, but yeah, it's big. It's big over there. That now as well. And a lot of artists, most of their streams are not even from the UK.
Yeah.
Majority, just how it is. But if you're lucky enough to break through the UK artists, hey mate, well done in it. But it takes time. Yeah, well done.
Shady.
It takes time. It
does take time.
And there's a formula to it.
So you guys keep saying, maybe off camera they'll let me know what the formula is. Okay, so Mr. Enah, before you go, obviously you sat with Hey Sis. You know, it's not. People have said we're not the easiest when it comes to our line of questioning, but who cares?
Just scared man.
Who gives a heck? But for the people that don't know, what do you have coming up? What do you want them to look out for? What you already got out?
Plug yourself, Sha.
Yeah, humble. Very humble. I'm someone that's Nigerian, but yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm allowed to say that.
It's true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just dropped an EP called For You. Got 4 tracks. Check it out. You might like it. You know, good vibes only. I've got loads of songs coming out. Loads of videos ready to drop. So, ladies mainly, be ready.
Remember, he's father of many ladies.
Yeah,
before you
father
slide
of
in the DMs.
many.
Remember, I hope you're ready to compromise.
And many more to come. It's fine.
This life. Listen, it's your girl Yezziyezzir. You've been watching another banging episode of Hey Sis. But before you go,
make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, and let us know what you want to hear. You've been watching or listening to Hey Sis.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
But you said your questions are not good.
No, it's not good. You know what? We've had a thank you.
It's not even like it's not.